Good evening. Welcome to Yin Yoga. It might be a little dark, but we're having a big storm, and this is the only spot I can do the class. So luckily in Yin Yoga, you don't really need to see a lot. You can just really tap into listening. And if you've done practice with me before, you probably know how I describe the postures and what we're going to be doing. It's super relaxed. This is the night before the full moon in Aquarius tomorrow. And we're really working a lot with boundaries and courage and having fun in our lives. So, yeah, just holding those couple of qualities in your practice tonight. And let's begin. So if you have a yoga bolster or some pillows from your bed, I invite you to grab those. And we're going to start in child's pose. So taking whatever support you have and bringing it onto your mat and placing it in front of you so your knees are wider than the bolster, and then you can melt down and start to settle. So we're pressing the shins, the toes, tops of the feet into the ground. And we're letting the sits bones come all the way back towards the heels. And then settle your body into the support of the cushion and start to let everything relax. Head can be to one direction unless you want your chin on the support. And those forearms may touch the ground, allowing you to turn your palms up to the sky. Begin to deepen your breath. Feeling those full, deep breaths expanding your low back. Each exhale, start to feel the body getting softer into the bolster. Start to feel the heart and the throat and the brain relax. Keep following that beautiful breath. And let go of any intentions. Just start to notice your body. Start to notice the sensations in your body. Maybe this feels lovely. Maybe it's a little bit uncomfortable, but really start to just notice what you feel. Soften your heart, soften any thoughts that are pacing through your mind. Come into all of the awareness of your breath. And slowly take your head to center. Place the hands into the mat and start to press it up. Sliding your support forward a little bit. Coming into tabletop, lower your belly, expand through the front, and round your spine. Take a couple rounds feeling that flexion and extension of your spine. Moving slowly and gently to circle and push energy through and around the spine. Couple more big deep breaths. We expand and we contract. Last round. And taking it into flat back, take your elbows to your bolster and begin to walk that right foot forward so that you're coming towards a lunge. That right foot can be super wide, and then we slide that back knee back. So the bolster is there for you to try to relax into. If that's too deep, come up to your hands and work with that. That left leg is extended behind you. The right leg is opening and the hip gets the stretch. So try to soften in. This is definitely a challenging one for me. So check in with your body, check in with your boundaries, and see if you can drop into the stretch. You might have to take your bolster a little bit higher or stay with extended arms for deep breaths. We have 5 long breaths. Let the breath be long and rhythmic, no rushing. Feel that right hip, lizard lunge for 2 more breaths. Press into the palms, start to rise up. Hands are supporting you. Right leg slides all the way back behind you, and we extend it out. So we're in tabletop with right leg reaching back. Bend it and press that right foot towards the sky. Nice. Take it into tabletop, round and lower. Couple times. We arch the back and we extend the front. 2 more. Last one. Finding flat back. Take your forearms, elbows to your pillow, and slide that right foot forward. So we're coming into lunge now with that left foot forward, right foot back. So it's lizard lunge. The foot is wide. The back knee is on the ground. The back shin is on the ground. And we just really let the hips start to open. Breathe into the pelvis. Breathe into the space where you feel sensation. You can rest your head. I'm pressing my thumbs into my brow region, this little ridge here, to release tension from the eyes and the forehead. So however you want to rest your head, do what feels good. Listen to your intuition. Five more breaths. Focus on releasing the hip, releasing the pelvis. Let the emphasis be on your exhale to really, truly soften our ligaments, soften our tendons and our fascia. Last 2 breaths. Try to soften in, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Come up to the palms of your hands, bringing them to the mat. Leave the right knee and shin on the ground. Slide that left leg back. Bring it straight behind you. Reach it extra long and then bend the knee. Press the left foot towards the sky. So we open now through the front, the hip flexor. Bring that left knee down. Start to take the soles of your feet to the mat. And the knees go wide for squat pose. And you can always bring the bolster under your butt if squat is a little bit too intense for you. Or if you feel it a lot and it feels good, rock out your feet. And then once you have that expansion in the feet and in the ankles, you can come to center. Come to midline. Lengthen the neck. Feel the knees open. Feel the feet connected to the ground. And squat is definitely a posture that not a lot is invited in our culture, right? So this is one we need to remember to do to keep our hips, our ankles, and our knees mobile and hydrated. And it's fun. Take a couple more deep breaths. Really root down through your feet, root down through your pelvis, and then at the solar plex and at the heart, feel an extending up. There's a lengthening through the very top of our head, our 1,000-petaled lettuce at the crown of our head. 3 more breaths. Hands come to the mat. We slowly straighten our legs, keeping our feet wide, and start to bow with knees bent. Let the head release. Let the heart and the weight of the torso release to the ground. Follow your breath. Feel the hamstrings where they connect into the glutes and breathe into that connection. If movement feels necessary, listen to your body and bring in little bits of movement. As you exhale, let gravity take your body. Four more breaths, really descending, letting go, releasing. Slowly lower your tail back into squat pose, just for a moment. And then use your hands so you can come down to a seated posture, easy cross-legged. Take your hands to your knees, lean forward. And we're just going to make little half circles. So swing your body, your head and your torso to the left and to the right. Just grinding out the front of the body and expanding the low back. Let it be fluid. Let the heels of your hands press into your knees to help you to move right to left. Take it to center and bow down, keeping a light bend in your elbows so we're not reaching and bringing in that yang energy, keeping it all soft, keeping it all like a circle. Settle down with the breath. If you feel a little compression in your chin and your throat, that's okay. Just let the exhale soften that space. Maybe you can hear the thunder. It dropped like 20 degrees in temperature and it is beautiful out. Allowing that water to cleanse and wash our bodies and the earth. Walk the body to the right, keeping those legs crossed, and just dive your body to your right leg. Breathe into the back body. That left side should get a beautiful expansion under the ribs, under the shoulder blade. And keep the body pointing to the right, but start to roll it up. Right hand continues to come all the way behind us. Left hand to the right knee. And we really wring our bodies out. So we sit up tall. And then as we exhale, we twist more. And we sit up tall, lengthen from the chest and the crown. And then as we exhale, think of wringing out your organs. Come back to pointing your body to your right knee and bow a little deeper. Really feel connection, maybe even your chin or your forehead can touch the knee or the ground. Exhale to release. Maybe that breath comes from open mouth. And start to walk your body to center, continuing to the left. And see about bowing chest and chin to that left leg, that left knee. Feel the expansion through the right waist, underneath your right ribs, behind the right shoulder. Make sure your head can release. Keeping that angle facing to the left knee, start to roll up. Left hand comes all the way behind you now. Right hand into that left knee as we wring it out when we exhale. When we inhale, we unwind. We sit up as tall as we can through the spine. And when we exhale, do this 2 more times. Feel an oscillation of unwinding to make space for the breath. Exhaling to squeeze it out. Beautiful. Take it back to center. Begin to extend your legs wide and open. Getting into that inner meridian of the legs. Shake your feet. Turn your feet off. Let them be all the way relaxed. They may angle in, most likely. And then reach down and fluff the fleshy part of your bum. So you're bringing the sits bones into contact with the ground. Take your hands, bring them behind you, interlace your fingers, and squeeze the shoulder blades together. So we're sitting up tall. We have this opening and elongation through the front of the body. Take the left ear to the left shoulder as you exhale. Take the right ear to the right shoulder. Breathing into the heads of the shoulders, the length of the neck. One more to each side. Left side. And right side. Head comes to center. Keep the hands behind your back while you begin to bow. So it might only be a little bit. You might feel really flexible in this way, and you can come all the way down. Find that boundary, right? That space where there is tension, where there's resistance, and just hang out on the edge for a moment. Use your breath. So as you inhale, your belly fills. You might rise up naturally. As you exhale, you soften into those lines of the inner thighs, the adductors. Four more breaths. Watch that gradual opening. With each exhale, we get a little more open. We get a little more soft. Inhale to rise up. Release your hands and take them in front of you and just shake them out. You can go forward and back, side to side, shake them out. Hands come behind the knees and take the soles of the feet to touch, and the knees are open wide. And the feet can be as wide away from your body as you want. You can have them tucked in tight. This is going to keep you from going super deep. You can have them a little extended away from your body. And then slowly start to bow, getting the head to come towards the feet. Getting the breath to now channel into the two column along the spine. Feel into sensation. So do you feel it in your hips? Do you feel it in your spine? Maybe more in your knees or your ankles? But just tap into where and what you feel and send your breath there. We have 3 more breaths. Begin to rise up. Extend the left leg straight out. Grab your right leg and cradle that right knee and ankle with your hands. Rock the hip. Place that right heel atop your left knee, not on the kneecap, but above in that meaty part of where your quads meet the knee. And then place your elbows on that right leg. So that right elbow is close to the inner knee. The left elbow is on the heel. And straighten your forearms and then bow forward. Whew. Just 3 breaths here. Feel it where you feel it. I feel it in the back of my left knee a lot. Bow. Try to press those elbows into those spots. Start to come up. Grab your right big toe with your right hand and pull it open towards a half happy baby and pull it in. Try to bring that elbow in. Try to bring that whole knee in line with the shoulder. And then release it. Send it out to the ground. Notice the two sides. They should feel different. They may even look different energetically. Take that left leg, bring it in, grab hold of it any way you can, and just rock it. See if you can let the left leg become passive, and we use the arms to rock and move the leg. And you may notice, I'm helping a little bit. Try to soften and slow down. Place that left heel just above the right knee. So that alone can be intense because we're really pressing into that right quad. If you need more, take your elbows to that left leg. Right elbow is pressing into the arch of the right foot. Left elbow is pressing into that soft mount in the inner knee. And we lean forward and we breathe. Notice where you feel it. This side is completely different. I feel it in my left leg, not my right leg. Two more breaths. Rise up. Let the left hand grab that left big toe with your yogi hook and then peel it open for a half happy baby. So we're really energetically pulling that left knee to the back. Foot is flexed. Keep that right leg as your root, your anchor. Beautiful. Release that left leg. Send it long. And take your hands to your quads. Use your hands to shake the legs. So the legs again are passive. The hands are pushing. Legs towards midline, and we're allowing for the rebound. Beautiful. Take your pillow or your bolster and bring it behind you, the length of your spine. Tuck it in towards your low back and start to recline onto it. Should feel delicious. We're keeping the sits bones rooted. Legs can be wide. You can also take the soles of the feet to the mat and allow the knees to just angle to the sky. See about taking your arms wide out at the shoulders or maybe even overhead for that full, complete back bend. Follow your breath. Make any adjustments so that this posture is sustainable. Follow your breath as it matches the sensations in your body. Big exhales. You can allow for audible exhales if that feels good. Any sound that wants to be released. Let the body go, become comfortable in this posture, become okay and relaxed, and just absorbing any energy that the body is needing to open and expand. Take 5 more deep breaths. Make sure your belly is expanding and moving as you breathe. If the legs are bent or in any position other than straight, start to send them out, sending them straight. If you're still on your bolster, press up just a little bit so that you can remove it. So you can start to lower your body down and lay flat on the earth. We're going to take a little shavasana so let your whole body go. Laying flat, complete relaxation in all parts of your being. So you're not thinking or planning or creating little stories in your mind. You're just letting your whole body relax. You're letting every part of your body soften and become soul. Relax as much as you can until you hear my voice bringing you back. Gently feel your body coming back. Feel your breath coming back into your body. Let your breath wake your body. Let little movements come in to stir and reawaken your body. Move enough that you can start to roll onto one side. Rest on that one side for a moment, taking a couple deep breaths to really connect back to your body and remember this beautiful state of relaxation and yin. And then when you're ready, come up to seated, an easy cross-legged pose. And we'll finish practice together by sweeping our arms up, gathering and pulling that energy through center line, heart, chest, and chin. And let's seal our practice with one long Om. Inhale to chant. And we bow and we humble and we bless each other. Namaste. Blessings from me and blessings from Maple. Have a beautiful full moon tomorrow. It's a great, great energetic day. Inviting your courage and setting clean and clear boundaries and having fun. Make sure to laugh a little, and if it's raining, go dance in the rain. You won't melt. Thank you for practicing tonight. If you enjoyed practice, there's a lot of archived videos. Andrea as well has got some amazing Kundalini videos for transformation. And you can send us a little Venmo or a little PayPal to keep it going. And we also have our yoga retreat in Oaxaca, Mexico coming up November 14th. And there's only a few spots left. So if you're interested in signing up, do that now. Drop your deposit, $333. And we'll see you on the mat in Mexico. Adios. Ciao.